When you can actually see your profit for the year in dollars and cents, it gets you more in the notion of selling corn, knowing that I can lock in a $50,000 profit or whatever the profit is. You want to lock it in. If I know I can make that much profit in a year, I will be in business next year.
Hi there, welcome to GrainTV. It's the Monday, December 29th edition. I'm new to my left, Cody Bills. Corn and beans were lower with 4 and 2 cent losses respectively, while wheat bucked a little bit of the trend with a 3 cent advance. Cody, what was the big news out today?
Yeah, I think when you look at the wheat market, I think there wasn't a whole lot of news. I mean, we did get a little bit of talk of Russia having a tariff here of about $40 per metric ton. There's also railway tariffs. So the bottom line here is it's going to be very difficult to move grain out of Russia here. It's getting more expensive to do so. But we already knew that, and that's part of the reason why we sold off for the last week. I think today, you know, we did finish in the positive. We were in the negative for the majority part of the day. But I think what we saw here is really just some support from that 20-day moving average. You can see that it was support earlier on in December. We also have been pausing here for the last 3 days around that level. And but I am concerned here. I am concerned that if we don't start seeing either export sales, pick up in inspections, us winning some sort of tenders here, that these prices will not be justified. A lot of this run-up has been on speculation that these Russian curbs in exports is going to fall onto U.S. books, and that has not really been the case as of yet. We're going to have to see a pickup here if we're going to want to stay at these price levels.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, we did get an Iraq tender today. This morning we did get a little bit of that business, 50,000 metric tons, versus the overall volume of that deal, which was 200,000 metric tons. But that was on hard red winter wheat. You know, certainly soft red winter wheat is just not selling. And when we look at export sales this morning that came out because of the delayed holiday, you know, we saw wheat at 328,000 metric tons versus expectations of 250 to 450,000 metric tons. So nothing to write home about there. Again, like you said, we're not seeing the business in the wheat market, which leads you to believe that it's going to be hard to hold these high prices. The good news on the export side was the corn market, where we saw 1.7 million metric tons of new business for old crop delivery. That was well above expectations, putting us ahead for the first time this marketing year of our pace line in green. So you can see that right now we're standing at 26 million metric tons for the entire year to date, versus 25.7, which is what our pace line suggests we need to be at to reach USDA's expectations. So that was good. Unfortunately, the corn market turned lower, probably because we need to see a lot more of this kind of deals going on than just a one-week fluke. So we'll have to see if that continues to be the case.
Yep, that sounds fair enough. Now let's talk a little bit about soybeans, because price action was very interesting today. You'll note we were trading up sharply this morning. We were up about 8 cents, and then we turned around. We actually finished off near the lows. When you look at the chart here, you'll notice that we did move up and to an area that we were unable to surpass here back in the middle part of December. Now, I'm a little bit concerned. You have very positive news coming out of Mato Grosso. Right. You have some early